Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'll do a part two of LeBron making it to the finals for the eighth straight time. Um, LeBron. People like Shannon Sharp, like I mentioned in the last video. Um, they're gonna be like, LeBron made it to eighth straight finals, and Michael Jordan never did that. All that stuff. It's not about making it to the finals. It's about winning it. And Michael, every time he went to the finals, he never lost. And, to me, in my personal opinion, LeBron, he really lost his chance at being possibly like at least second behind Michael, because LeBron's not even in my top five yet. He's in my top 10 all time, but he's not in my top five. Kobe's not even in my top five. But in order for Kareem is number two behind Michael as all time on my list. But to me, LeBron, some people say 2011, that's when he really lost his chance at being a GOAT. But to me, it was last year. If he would have beat, when he had Kyrie, if he would have beat that Warrior team with Kyrie, back-to-back titles, and then they would have been going for a three-peat this time around, I wouldn't have put him as the GOAT, but because he had a few losses, before. But if he would have won, last year, and now he's on his way, trying to go for a three-peat, if he would have won last year, he would have been like, he definitely been in my top five, and I possibly would have put him like as a Mount Rushmore player. But he lost too many finals, and to me it's crazy. Even though that Warrior team, they were a stacked team last year. It took KD and it took all that to beat LeBron last year. So I'm not blaming LeBron for that. They just ran into a greater team, but it still counts as a loss. It still counts. He's 5-3. No, he's 3-5 in the finals. But you're gonna have LeBron fans because they're gonna try to figure out a way to make an excuse for him. But at the end of the day, if he loses another finals, he's gonna be 3-6. He's gonna be 3-6. No matter how you try to slice the cake, he's still 3-6 if he loses in the finals. But either way, the NBA is going to be good for the NBA, even if he loses or win, because the storyline is going to be LeBron's free agency. If he loses, if he wins, they're going to be like, the storyline is going to be, is he going to come back or is he still going to leave? But I believe that either way, there's going to be a good storyline for the NBA, whether he wins or loses. If you win, people are going to put him in a GOAT category, and some people are going to already put him. I know people like Shannon, people like Nick Wright, even Chris Broussard. They're going to all lump him ahead of Michael Jordan. I know they are. Because their mindsets are going to be like, he just beat this Warrior team, and that's going to be their argument. And I understand that. I will put LeBron in my top five if he beat this Warrior team. He'll crack my top five, but he's not going to be the GOAT. He still lost too many. He would never be the GOAT, in my opinion. Never. He lost too many finals to be the GOAT, in my opinion. He lost too many finals. But he's in the finals for the eighth straight time. And if he played the Rockets, I think I mentioned in the last video, I'm not sure, but I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron beat the Rockets in 6. I would not be surprised. I feel like he have a much better chance at beating the Rockets than he do the Warriors. And who knows? It's a lot of conspiracy. Maybe the NBA might look out for LeBron and help Houston win Game 7 so that he'll have a better chance at winning the championship. You never know, because the NBA, he's still the main guy. LeBron is still the main guy. No matter how many MVPs Steph got, no matter how great Russell Westbrook is playing, James Harden, LeBron is still the lead. He's still the NBA's, puppet. No offense, but he's the puppet of the NBA. Like he's the one. He's the NBA. LeBron's basically the NBA. So they're gonna make sure they might make sure that that Houston win Game 7. You never know. Everything is not, it's a reason why things happen. It's a reason. And I believe that I ain't gonna get into the conspiracy about how I really feel. I'm just gonna leave that to myself. But anyway, man, I feel like LeBron, he's gonna have a better chance at a championship if he play the Houston Rockets, because the Rockets, Chris Paul and James Harden, especially James Harden, he's shown that once the moment is big, he froze up. He froze up, especially once the pressure started to hit, and his team really has to win. We saw last year against San Antonio in Game 5. It was tied 2-2. They needed that game, and he was MIA, missing in action. But yeah, man, this is it's gonna be interesting to see the next couple of days. It's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna play out. Now I just wanted to make a quick video, expressing how I feel. This is part 2. But all right, YouTube.